Welcome to this week's Cancer Tarot reading for the final week of April. I'm drawing cards for you now, focusing on the energies surrounding Cancer during this transitional period as we move from April into May. I can feel the cards speaking very clearly today as they reveal the path ahead for all my Cancer friends. The energy feels particularly potent as we approach this final week, with several planetary shifts affecting your sensitive water sign. I see the Seven of Cups appearing first. This card speaks to the many options and possibilities before you right now, Cancer. During this final week of April, you may find yourself faced with choices that seem equally appealing on the surface. The universe is asking you to look beyond illusions and identify which opportunities have genuine substance versus which are merely beautiful mirages. Some of these cups contain true treasures while others hold snakes or clouds of smoke, symbolic of deception or insubstantial dreams. Your challenge is discernment, determining which path will truly nurture your soul. This card often appears when we're overwhelmed by possibilities or when our imagination runs wild with potential scenarios. Remember that not every glittering opportunity deserves your precious energy and attention. The next card that emerges is the Temperance card. This powerful major arcana suggests a need for balance and moderation in your life. There's a healing energy surrounding you, Cancer, but it requires your active participation. The angel in this card is mixing waters between two cups, representing the blending of different elements of your life into a harmonious whole. This indicates that during this final week of April, you're being called to find middle ground in situations that may have seemed like they required an either-or approach. Perhaps there's a way to integrate seemingly opposing forces in your life. Temperance also speaks to divine timing. Some situations cannot be rushed, and patience becomes a virtue. I'm sensing that many Cancers are learning important lessons about pacing and rhythm right now. For your third position, I'm seeing the Two of Wands. This is fascinating because it indicates you're standing at a threshold. You have plans in place, but you're contemplating whether to stay the course or venture into new territory. The world is literally in your hands, Cancer, but decision time approaches. You've outgrown a certain situation or mindset, and now you must decide whether to remain in familiar territory or step boldly toward new horizons. The wand you hold represents your current achievements, while the one fixed to the wall symbolizes stability. The question is, can you maintain stability while pursuing growth? This card often appears when we've mastered something and are ready for the next level of expansion. It requires courage to move beyond what's comfortable, but growth rarely happens within our comfort zones. Now the Empress reveals herself as the fourth card. This is significant for Cancer, as it resonates deeply with your nurturing nature. The Empress represents abundance, fertility, and creation. Her appearance suggests this final week of April may bring opportunities for you to create something beautiful, whether that's a project, a relationship, or simply a more nurturing environment for yourself. She reminds you that your innate ability to care for others must be balanced with self-care. The lush gardens surrounding her indicates that when you nurture yourself properly, everything around you flourishes. There's a maternal energy with the Empress that calls you to tend to what you've already planted in your life. Have you been neglecting certain aspects of your well-being or creative pursuits? The Empress encourages you to reconnect with the natural rhythms of life and your own body's wisdom. The fifth card is the Wheel of Fortune. What a powerful way to continue this reading. This major arcana card speaks to the cyclical nature of life and reminds us that change is the only constant. As April comes to an end, you may feel the wheel turning in your life, bringing shifts that seem beyond your control. Remember that while you cannot stop the wheel from turning, you can choose how to respond to these changes. Some Cancers may experience unexpected good fortune during this period, while others might face challenges that ultimately lead to growth. The wheel reminds us that no situation, whether positive or challenging, lasts forever. If you're in a difficult spot, take heart knowing better days are coming. If things are going wonderfully, savor these moments while remaining humble. Now I'm drawing a sixth card for additional clarity, and we have the High Priestess appearing. This is incredibly significant for Cancer, as she represents your ruling planet, the Moon. The High Priestess sits between the pillars of duality, representing the conscious and unconscious mind. She guards the veil to the mysteries and deeper wisdom that lies beyond rational thought. Her appearance suggests that your intuition will be exceptionally strong during this final week of April. Pay attention to your dreams, synchronicities, and those gut feelings that seem to arise from nowhere. There are answers available to you now, but they won't come through logical analysis alone. The High Priestess invites you to trust your inner knowing and to recognize that some wisdom can only be accessed through silence and receptivity. For the seventh position, representing advice from the universe, I'm drawing the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of self-sufficiency, refinement, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. The universe is reminding you that you've worked hard to create stability and comfort in your material world. This final week of April is a good time to appreciate what you've built and to recognize your own capability for creating security. The woman in this card stands in her beautiful garden, surrounded by the abundance she has cultivated through patience and dedicated effort. There's a sense of quiet confidence here, not arrogance, but the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you can rely on yourself. This card also speaks to the importance of creating beauty in your environment and taking time to enjoy simple pleasures. For the eighth position, representing hidden influences, we have the Six of Cups. This nostalgic card often points to past connections, childhood memories, or innocent joy. There may be someone or something from your past that's influencing your current situation more than you realize. Perhaps old patterns of thinking or emotional responses that were formed in childhood are affecting your choices now. This card can also indicate that someone from your past might re-enter your life during this final week of April. The Six of Cups reminds us that while we can learn from the past, we shouldn't remain stuck there. Take the sweetness and lessons from previous experiences, but continue to move forward with adult awareness. In the ninth position, showing the potential outcome if you follow the energy of these cards, I'm seeing the Star. This is absolutely beautiful, Cancer. The Star represents hope, faith, and spiritual connection. After periods of challenge or confusion, the Star shines brightly to guide you forward. This card suggests that if you navigate the choices before you with discernment, Seven of Cups, maintain balance, temperance, make bold decisions when needed, Two of Wands, nurture yourself and others, Empress, flow with life's changes, Wheel of Fortune, trust your intuition, High Priestess, appreciate your accomplishments, Nine of Pentacles, and integrate lessons from the past, Six of Cups, you will find yourself in a place of profound healing and renewal. The Star reminds us that even in our darkest moments, guidance is available if we look up and beyond our immediate circumstances. Looking at these cards together, I see a powerful narrative emerging. The journey begins with choices and possibilities that might feel overwhelming. You're asked to find balance amid these options and to recognize that you stand at an important crossroads. Your creative and nurturing abilities are strong during this time, even as circumstances shift around you. Your intuition will be your greatest guide, helping you appreciate what you've built while not becoming overly attached to material security. Past influences and connections may play an unexpected role, ultimately leading you toward healing and spiritual renewal. For those Cancers dealing with relationship matters, these cards indicate a need to see situations and people clearly, without the rose-colored glasses that sometimes accompany emotional attachment. There may be options or offers that seem wonderful on the surface but require deeper examination. The Empress combined with the Six of Cups suggests that nurturing connections from the past may return or take on new significance. The star in the outcome position indicates healing in relationships if you're willing to maintain faith during uncertain times. In career and financial areas, the Two of Wands combined with the Wheel of Fortune suggests possible changes in direction. Some Cancers might receive unexpected opportunities or experience sudden shifts in their work environment. The Nine of Pentacles is particularly encouraging for financial matters, suggesting that your diligent efforts will be rewarded with material comfort. Trust that you have the skills and resources needed to adapt to any changes that come your way. For spiritual growth, the High Priestess and the Star create a powerful combination. There's a strong indication that this final week of April will bring significant spiritual insights if you're willing to listen to your inner voice and trust the unfolding of events. Meditation, dream work, or any practice that helps you connect with your subconscious mind would be particularly beneficial during this time. Health-wise, Temperance suggests finding balance in your physical routines. Neither excessive indulgence nor strict deprivation will serve you now. The Empress reminds you to nourish your body with healthy foods and activities that celebrate your physical existence, rather than punishing or neglecting it. The Star in the outcome position suggests healing potential for any ongoing health concerns, particularly those related to emotional or psychological well-being. As we close this reading, I want to emphasize that these energies are flowing around you, but how you interact with them is ultimately your choice. The stars may guide us, but we chart our own course through their light. This final week of April offers Cancer an opportunity to make choices from a place of clarity, to find balance amid options, to stand at the threshold of new beginnings, to create beauty, to flow with the inevitable changes of life, to trust your profound intuition, to appreciate your accomplishments, to honor your past without being limited by it, and to move toward genuine healing and renewal. Trust yourself, dear Cancer. Your intuition is particularly strong during this period, and it will guide you through any momentary confusion or uncertainty. Remember that sometimes the path becomes clear, not all at once, but one step at a time as you move forward with faith and discernment. The universe supports your journey now in ways both seen and unseen. Keep your heart open to the possibilities that await you in this final week of April and beyond.